it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 3 of 2023. So for this week, I believe I'm once again using mostly cards from Ellie Studio. I definitely know that the 2023, then the journaling card, and the one at the bottom that says you plus me equals love, those are all from Ellie Studio, and I'm pretty sure that the 4th card that I'm using is as well. So I just kind of grabbed out the remnants of the past couple kits and am trying to make it work. Like I mentioned in my last, I think, Project Life video, I really wanted to use this 2023 card. I feel like it just obviously works better at the beginning of the year just because we're ringing in that new year, and I thought that it would look nice. So I decided to go ahead and use it for my title card. So I just added in some smaller alpha stickers that I had and just spelt out week 3. I think those were left over from Citrus Twist from Christmas time. And then, of course, added in my dates. And then I have these little kind of enamel shapes that I got from scrapbook.com. So I will be placing those here and there as well, just keeping it really simple. I did either do a dashed border or just a regular outline on all of the numbers of 2023, just to kind of have them pop and to bring in some of the black from the rest of the spread. Now this one is going to come together mega quickly because I do have this really large photo that I've included. So basically this week, I did not have very many photos at all to choose from. Honestly, I only had 3 photos. That was it. So I was struggling to figure out how I was going to do this spread, and I've done this now many, many times, but I originally got this idea back in the day from Dearly D, one of my favorite Project Life scrapbookers, and I just think it's genius to add one of these 6x8 photos into your spread whenever you don't have that many photos to play around with. So I did have this selfie that I really loved of me and Will from our date night this week, so I thought that I would just print it off as a 6x8. I did give myself a little wiggle room, so whenever I actually printed it from my printer at home, I printed it off as a 6.2 by 8.2, so just a slight bit bigger than a 6 by 8, just so I could kind of tweak it if I needed to, because I wanted to make sure that our faces were not cut in half. So I don't mind cutting a photo in my spreads, but I definitely don't want to cut through any important parts of our face. So I knew that this one would work and that our faces would be at the top, the 4x6, and then the bottom half, which was essentially just our jackets and stuff, would be in the bottom 4x6. So it worked out nicely. So, I just added that. And then I just have a couple other photos. I have a picture of Penny. I have a picture of my crafty Patreon Zoom that we had this week, which was so much fun. It's always a blast. And then I needed one more photo. And something that I do like to do from time to time is to just add a screenshot of either my YouTube or my Patreon or something, just to kind of keep up with that throughout my Project Life spreads. And so I thought, since it was a new year, it would be kind of cool to just screenshot my YouTube so that I could see just my subscriber count and things like that, to see how my channel has grown since I started it in 2020. So especially with it being the beginning of the year, I thought it was a great time to add that. So I just added that there at the bottom as well. I always have kind of those types of ideas in mind. If I'm having a slower week, I'll pop something like that in place. Also, like the picture of Penny, that could essentially go any week, like this month or even next month. I mean, I don't mind to kind of like save those photos and add one in. So that's a recent picture of Penny, and I thought perfect timing to add that in whenever I don't have a lot of photos. So I really loved this card here that I'm working on that says a fun time with you, because it was perfect for mine and Will's date night, because it has places to write who you were with, the place that you were, the details, and the date. So I thought that that was so perfect. So actually this weekend, me and Will went to see the Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle show here locally in Memphis, and it was really, really fun. So I definitely wanted to document that. So I used my Sophie Alpha stamp from Citrus Twist, which is that perfect smaller alpha stamp that I absolutely love, to just spell out me and you for who I was with. And then I also used the bold version of that stamp set to spell out the name of the show, which I thought was really fun, and it fit on there nicely. And it was just a great way to kind of bring in another font, something a little exciting to mix and match with my handwriting on that card. Now, another thing that you might have noticed at the beginning, I had 3 different cards here in this place of this orange card, and I wasn't sure which one I was going to use. I originally had kind of a bolder stripe. Then I pulled out a thinner striped card. Both of those were multicolored, but the thinner card had a little bit of orange in it. And then I found this card that was fully orange. So I thought that that was a perfect card to add on. I wanted to make sure to bring in a little orange to this side of the spread, because the blanket that we have on our bed in the picture with Penny is kind of orange. It came out very orange after I edited the photo. And then if you look right behind me in that selfie, there's kind of some lights that kind of read as orange. So I wanted to add a third pop of that color down at the bottom. So I feel like this works out really nicely. But the card said exploring, which really did not work at all. So I just added my own tiny phrase sticker and some washi tape and just created my own journaling card, my own journaling card there that I think worked out really nicely. I really loved this washi. It's just some random washi from my stash. So I'm going to add a little bit up to the top. It also has some orange in it. So I think it just kind of brings in that color and just adds a little something else. But essentially, that is it for this week. So this one came together super quickly with using all like products with the Ellie Studio and the large photo. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Please also consider subscribing. And of course, I will be back at you super soon with another one. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye, guys.